Okay, so here's 3x1.
It's Trey.
So it's Trey. So we're going to one high.
Mhm.
He's going to come down inside. It's not wide off. So again, he's going to be the B gap player. He's also the force player. So he's not going to be fast into the B because if it's wide path, he's going to run the hump over the top. But we want the edge to be able to set the edge of the end to set the edge of the defense. Okay, so there's a nice job on just jamming flat. Okay, good footwork. He's slow to his gap, so again we can see the different level of the players.
Will's a B gap player. The bounce
He's
backer.
he's the B gap player, but he's also the force player. So again, what's the pitch of the back? If the pitch of the back is wide, this backer is
He's gotta
going to the
play the B,
B.
he's gotta play
I'm
the
over the top,
Right.
and then this free safety replaces my A.
But because 27 sees that it's a tighter flow, it's mid-zone,
Right,
he could take that gap right now.
right.
Okay.
Again, that's his mindset right now.
Yeah.
His mindset is
He's
I'm
taking-
eating up the gap, and then he would pop over the top if he got
sees it.
wide
Gotcha.
zone. So he's a downhill player first.
Yeah.
He's not waiting to determine whether he's getting the cutoff zone, mid zone, or wide zone.
Mhm.
He's playing vertically through the A.
Okay.
So again, that's where we want to create stress in your combo. Okay, we become less of a quarter half team in your 3x1 and become more of a one high team. Okay, but it's a nice job here by this backer because we talk about post the gap. If it falls back, I'm cutting back over the top of the defense so I can create a vice tackle with the free safety.
Post technique to you is.
It's just having the presence in your gap with a little bit of
I
depth.
got you.
Again, I don't, people conceptualize the 4-2-5 as those backers both being downhill, fast run-through players. We want to do that with one. Okay? And we do it with the backer where the ball will cut back to. Okay, so if you're running the zone play, I don't want to waste my frontside backer on a run-through.
Right.
So we play him a little bit slower into his gap. Yeah, and so this is what we talked about. Now we're
Right.
coming into back is offset. So now we're coming down through a weak side rotation instead of a strong side rotation. Back is on the side of the back, so he's a slow player. So again, he naturally should hot his feet because he is the crease player.
Yep. Did you bow that front side defensive end here? So that safety doesn't have to play the B gap or no?
No, he's just falling into it.
Okay.
The safety should be the D gap force defender.
Oh, because it's wide zone, so now the mic is the.
Right,
D gap.
the Mike should be the D gap player, and I
Right.
should come over and be the A gap player.
Gotcha.
Okay.
So now
Force,
will you clue
D
your
gap,
players?
A gap.
Based on the alignment of that back now, I know you scouted this team, but you're going to clue your players now, hey, the possibility here of wide zone is,
Yes.
yeah, because of where his leverage
Right.
is with the quarterback.
Right.
Okay.
But again, the wide zone used to be he would be even with the quarterback right
Now
now.
he's a little behind,
Now
right?
he's a little bit behind him. You know,
Wonder why that is.
because they know those are things
Tendency breaker.
that we look at.
Yeah, yeah.
So again, the same thing. What Fordham does is the back is always in front of the quarterback,
Everything.
and then on the snap of the ball, the back goes backwards.
Gotcha. Okay.
But again, right here, you see the quarterback giving ground.
Yep.
But he should be coming to the B gap. I'm pressing here, and this guy should be climbing through the A gap.
Mhm.
Okay, and earlier, I think it was on the first drive, they ran this and they threw a pop pass on us, and so now this kid's playing it.
Yeah.
He's overplaying
Pop pass.
the pop pass, and he's getting past key.
Yeah, you can see his footwork there. Yeah,
Again,
Full
here's
press.
this is 3x1, so this is freeze. So it's one high for us. So there's our A gap. Oh, there's a gap scheme here.
Yeah, it's gaps going
He'll box
He should- yeah.
He'll box everything now because he's a force player.
in. Yeah. That end should be spilling that.
Yep. The end should spill. He should box it. He should fit in the pocket.
That's a tough read. I know teaching my kids, when to, because now it's a zone read team and they're gap. So now it's like,
Right.
close quick.
Right. Right.
But you're teaching that in the Y off anyway, so.
You're teaching
it's
the
the same
Y off.
concept.
Absolutely. But yeah, it was a bad job right there by the end, no question. Nice job by the Mike pressing over the top of the tackle. Now we just want to make sure we same arm, same leg, pull ourselves through with our rip.
Three by one.
Again, this is
Defensive
you're just talking about your matchup on your quarterback.
Yeah.
I'm forcing the give in a quarterback that says, well, I'm better than you. Let's block the corner. Okay, let's take a one-on-one matchup against an end. So we should be vertical. We should be
Cut off zone to you.
You should be killing the A gap.
Right.
And again, on the nub side, again, he should be your C8
Yeah,
player,
yeah.
and he's in it late. But that's not a give read, or that's not a keep read for the quarterback.
Mhm.
But sometimes on the 3x1 side, they just try and take the numbers.
Yeah.
And again, that's our best player. That's not our best player.
Yeah.
And so again, when you look at that run through, he's a little bit late into it, and we tried to create it where that guy was always a run through player. He was always the post and rock back player.
Okay, that makes sense. They used to do the same thing all the time.
But that's, your cutoff zone. He's taking that front foot, he's cutting the thing off, and I am running downhill through that A gap, or I'm starting to snap it back through to the crease.
It's 2x2.
Yeah, so we're 4 dose here.
It's 2 read, right, for you?
Well, this would be straight 2.
2, okay, that's right.
So again, ball comes back to the B gap. So we're playing cutoff zone, and the ball comes back to the B gap late. And again, I don't know what point in time in the game it is, but we've overplayed the back.
Mm-hmm.
Work for your A gap run through, which the Mike doesn't do. He ends up popping back over the top. He should be holding the crease. Okay, so he's going to pop his feet, hold for a pop pass because we're playing a half field safety. And again, we got issues there,
Yeah.
more so than anything. And again, they might have watched this on film and said, hey, we can put him in the B gap.
Yeah. You're just asking that safety to come from depth and play the B gap.
Right.
Now, if you're seeing a lot of this, I don't know if you made an adjustment. Is there an adjustment you want to make now in the situation?
Yeah,
where
we
you're just
would.
gonna treat it as maybe wide zone?
We
or
would treat it like mid-zone, yeah.
True mid zone, not cutoff zone. Okay.
Right, so it would be, if we're going to play a base like mid-zone, I would want to post that B
B
gap.
gap and then fall back.
And then this guy, again, I wouldn't be aligned over the tackle,
Right,
I'd be in the
third,
guard.
yeah.
And then, I'm killing that A gap right there. I'm going to post it, and I
Gotcha.
got to climb back
Okay.
over the top of it.
So is that okay.
But with this guy playing in the A gap, there's no
Nobody
B gap.
B
There's
gap.
no B
Yeah.
gap presence.
Yeah.
So if we put B gap presence there, he's staying over
Yeah.
here.
And you just did that to overplay the back. Just tendency-wise, why you
We
did this.
we overplayed the back
Yeah.
because you watch them on tape.
Right,
You
that's
look
what
at it
they
and
do.
said, you know what, the ball's never ever there. But again, we always go in knowing what we're giving up.
Yeah, and you guys track that in game prep, how many times the ball hits front side as opposed to
Right.
during the course of the week.
And that's the first thing we said. The first time they ran, I said, oh shit, the ball went to B gap.
Yeah. Okay.